Hello my friends, this is Ranger Rob and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. Our channel, we like to talk about homesteading and gardening and hydroponics and permaculture and trying to do things a little better. But I've got to bring up a point. I'm sorry. And this is for the homesteading permaculture world. I was watching a video from a guy. The channel's called Permaculture Farms. Seems very knowledgeable guy. Definitely sharper than me. And I subscribe to him because I know some of the things that he's doing might have some effect on what we're doing here in Central Oregon. Now I'm in high desert. I don't know if you noticed. High desert. We have sage. We have terrible soil. And we're not an evergreen state kind of thing. Where a lot of people talk about permaculture coming from South and North Carolina. They've got green things growing. And here we got to kind of force it or develop it. But what I cannot stand is critical thinkers belittling folks that may not be on top of the subject as they are, but they're trying. Trying is great. Anything you can do to have better habits for the earth, for creating food and raising animals is great. So I'll tell you right now on this channel, we will never belittle you for your efforts. We might give you a hard time about not trying it, but we certainly never belittle you. And so I'm watching this guy saying he's upset with other guys saying they're being critical with him or they think they're better than the other. My habits are better, or whatever I do is better. And the other subject he was talking about was, and I kind of agree with him, is people that are preppers. It's my pigs over there. Feed us. It's like, it's too early. That they're hoarders. And it's like, and he described it, and I did like what he said about being a prepper or getting more prepared is like hedging, kind of hedging against what could be happening. And in my video before this, I was telling you it's really important that we watch the news, study the news, get all views of the news, and then take appropriate actions on the things that affect you. If you really like pasta and there's going to be a shortage or it's going to get really expensive, then buy a whole bunch of pasta. If you really like tools or you really like working on your car, buy a lot of grease. Whatever your thing is. Or if you like baking, maybe you should try to build up your flour supply a little bit, or depending what's important to you. What I stack up on or try to preserve may not be the same things you do. I buy a little extra propane canisters because if I lost my power, I like those little green canisters, where other people will buy big bottles of it and stuff. The point is, all of it's good, and I'm not going to be critical on what you believe you need, or if you don't do this at all, and you call us hoarders, or you call us we're messing up our property or something. All you're trying to do is justify your lifestyle, and that makes sense. If you don't want to prep, and you don't want to homestead, and you don't want to be self-reliant, cool. It's okay with me. Go for it. I'm not even going to give you a hard time. Heck, that's more toilet paper in the store for us to get. So, anyway, the thing is permaculture takes a lot of study, a lot of time. I am just on the cusp of it. I mean, everywhere I go, there's some permaculture thing here on the property. Like these leaves that are dropping. Some people say rake them up and get rid of them. I say leave them and let them incorporate into the grass. We're gonna, and I think I mentioned in a video before that, we're gonna bring the lawnmower out one more time and mulch all of our leaves that have been dropping into the grass. And I'm just now learning how to use my animals to help develop my property. So I actually took a good section of grass and I've given it to the animals, which are messing it up, but only for a short period of time. It would be amazing to see how green and lush this grass will be after we let the animals, and by the way, the animals are playing with each other a little bit again. So we're using the pigs to stir up the ground and add nutrients in it and let them poop all over it. Then behind that we have a tractor of chickens behind that to go in and work the ground and take their manure and work it into the ground and blend it. And then we're gonna let it rest. Let all those nutrients of pig poop and chicken poop and all that stuff do their thing. Will it work? I don't know. So the theory sounds good, and we'll find out. But at the same time, I love good feedback. For example, I'm having trouble with the chickens not roosting in the right area, and they're pooping in their nesting boxes. Well, someone came along, was nice enough to say, well, make your roost higher than your nesting boxes and they won't roost on there. They want to be in the highest place. It's like, okay, cool. Now that's feedback. That's good feedback. But to get on these rants of belittling other people, our job is to get you interested in it. So this channel is embracing you. Whether you just take that little pile of leaves and spread them out and turn them into mulch, where other people will do much more with them, put them in piles and let their chickens work on it, and turn it in. Cool. Who cares? At least they're trying. And gosh, there's so many things I could do better. There's so much opportunity that I'm not taking advantage of because as the last video, I'm getting old. So I kind of let things go at the pace that I'm willing to work on them. But if you're not going to raise pigs, that's all right. You can watch our channel and watch us go through it. Or you don't want chickens. You guys are such brats. All they do is they don't squeal like that until I get out here. Huh? Don't you? You guys are big babies. You need a nose scratch? How about you? How about you? Yeah. You guys are so funny. I know all you guys, how are you going to eat one of those for bacon? It's a mindset. My importance is that they got a great place to live and they're happy and they're being pigs. I know that's better than the darn meat I buy at the grocery store or from these high productive factory pig farms. I can live with that. I'm gonna walk around here and say, oh, you guys are brats. Come on, let's go for a walk. So guys, if you get onto a channel and they're really intimidating or barking at you because you didn't quite do it right, heck with them. You do what you guys. You guys are terrible. You do the best you can. I mean, I'm still working on this field out here. And there's, I don't know if the camera was picking it up, but there's grass growing everywhere. Now some of it's probably natural growing, natural grass, but we also seeded this. And it's like soon, it won't be long till next year, the pigs will be out here working all this land. But let's experiment and try. Can I develop that land? Can I take sections of this and turn it green? And the answer is, it looks like I might be able to do it. That's amazing. Other guys will say, well, Rob, get going and do the rest. Well, I haven't had time. But to me, it's fun to learn how. The game's on here. So there's the German Shepherd and the pigs chasing each other. And it's cute. And she's really staying away from the fence because she really got zapped bad the other day. It really hurt. She's such a baby, by the way. Don't think German Shepherds are tough all the time. They're very sensitive dogs. Anyway, they're biggies. Anyway, hey, I'm new at all this. You're going to be new at it. I only ask you is, guys, give it a try. It's been fun, challenging. I can't help but learn something new, either from success or failure. So don't let channels that you may watch intimidate you. When it comes to the Idaho pasture pigs, I am a 1 month expert. 1 month. Everybody I've dealt with so far, and there'll be someone that will come along, a know-it-all, and they'll watch my videos and tell me everything I'm doing wrong. But I can tell you that the people I've worked with have been embracing, have been knowledgeable, have been humorous, understanding, patient, and helpful to everything that we were doing with our pigs, because they know we're new. And first thing I do is, hey, I'm new and I can learn, and I will listen. And so that's made it so enjoyable, and that's what we kind of try to do in this channel. Permaculture, enjoyable. Permaculture is a positive thing. Hydroponics, even though that's not part of permaculture, hydroponics can be done in places that aren't really good for growing and uses less water than conventional gardens. And there's places in the United States that that's a big issue. And anyway, so I embrace both sides. Is hydroponics considered permaculture? Not really. I mean, I guess you could connect some things, but is it efficient and a good way to grow food? Yeah. And especially if you have a region that's hard to grow food. And am I an expert? No. Have I worked with people in hydroponics? A little more testier people, but most of them embracing of this, hey, you're trying, you're doing your best, and doing what works for you and the property you have, and of course how much time you have, and how much resources you have, how much help do you have, are you doing it by yourself? Those are all issues. But I want you to enjoy watching us learn new things, try to be better on the environment, at the same time going back to basics of growing our own food, and whether it's gardening or animals. How can you make the animals, the gardening, hydroponics, all that work together? We're trying. I bet you if I looked at this video a year from now, I go, wow, Rob, you've come a long way. Do we have to do some things that aren't natural to nature? Like, yeah, greenhouses or making pens to protect our chickens. A lot of people say, well, let your chickens run free. well, I've got so many darn predators here. Is that really better? I can give my chickens chicken tractors and fresh grass and move them and protect them while surrounded by fencing and surrounded by good protection so the predators can't eat them and kill them. I can give my pigs really good ground to work on. When it gets hot and they're out there, they're going to have a big old wallow and they're going to be playing in the mud and being pigs. This time of year, they're not trying to keep cool. So I really don't have to worry about a wallow. How do I know that? I studied it and other people gave me feedback. Nice people. People that are so willing to help a new person get started. So I'm urging you guys, try this stuff. Don't be intimidated. Don't let anybody bully you. Don't let anybody troll you. Get rid of them. You don't need to listen to that. There is people out here that are just happy to see you do a small fraction of what we might be doing. And that's the point. I am not here to belittle anyone. I'm here to embrace anybody's ideas that are positive, and I only want to deal with people that are respectful of new people and old timers that have been any of these subjects. And I mean, someone who's critical of me, just the little walk I showed you around, probably could point out 20 things I could do better. I know that. And when I'm ready, I'll start asking some of those people how to do it. But until then, I do what I can at the pace that I can do it. And that's what we ask you guys is, guys, we got to take care of our environment. We got to take care of our families. We have to be proactive in trying to get ahead of issues that may come along that could affect our friends and family in our community. And that's what we're showing you here is we're doing our little part. And if everybody does their little part, it's good for everyone and our environment. So that's my opinion and I'm sticking to it. So guys, we love you very much. We care for you guys very much. We hope you enjoy and embrace our challenges of trying these new things. And trust me, there's more new things coming. As long as I get permission from Sherry. And yeah, so permaculture, go for it. Hydroponics, go for it. Raising animals, go for it. Be perfect at it? Heck no, just do what you can and get better and better at it as time goes by. And will you be heckled? Will you be trolled a little bit? Probably, especially if you do a channel like mine. But who gives a crap? Anyway, guys, have a great day. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave your comments below. Please take the time to like and subscribe and share our videos. We'd appreciate it. And hey, go to Amazon and buy a poopy bag. Makes a great Christmas gift. And it helps us out. And yeah, so guys, talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by Ranger Rob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.